In this training module, you will be taken through the operation of this DBBR 363 diesel locomotive. During this brief introduction, you will be covering the critical driving controls and freight operations. The BR363 is a 3-axle diesel locomotive. Although its primary use is shunting, it can be used for light goods and passenger services. The 363 was built as an improvement upon its predecessors, the 260s and the V60s, the latter of which were manufactured back in 1955 due to DB's shortage of reliable shunters. The 360 series came about due to a reclassification of the 260s in 1987, changing the engine type to a minor locomotive in order to make training cheaper for the drivers. The 363 was upgraded from a 12-cylinder Maybach GT06 diesel motors to a Caterpillar 12-cylinder diesel engine. Press the changeover button to set the active cab side. The reverser is used to set the direction. Set the headlights to let others around us know this locomotive is operational. The brakes in this locomotive are lapped. This means rather than set the exact amount of braking force with the lever, you add and remove pressure. Hold the brake lever in the release state to release the brakes. Throttle level in this locomotive is held. You can use the throttle lever to increase and decrease the level that you want to hold. Now start applying some power. On level grades, you can coast to maintain your speed, reducing energy consumption and stress on the motors. When coasting, always remain vigilant of the grade, as changes could cause the train to speed up or slow down. Keeping to speed limits is important. If you begin overspeeding, apply a small amount of braking force. The direct brake is used to apply the brakes only on your locomotive and is faster to apply and release than the main brakes. It is best to use this if you are running as a light locomotive as you are now. While in the apply state, the brake cylinder or BC gauge will fill. Moving the handle to the hold position will maintain the same level of braking force. Alternatively, you can move it back to the release position to reduce or release braking force. Bring this train to a complete stop by applying an appropriate amount of brake force with the direct brake. This is a good place to come to a stop as you have cleared the junction. The freight wagons are behind you. Change direction with the reverser, then change the indicated junction either by walking over to it or using the map. The junction is correctly aligned and you can now couple up to the freight. First, you'll have to lower the coupler. Then approach slowly and stop once you have coupled. Don't forget to release the direct brake before you return. You will need to lower the coupler in this locomotive before attempting to couple. Nice work. Change direction with the reverser and move the train forward into the indicated siding. As you are now coupled to wagons, come to a stop using the train brake. This applies all air brakes in the formation. Good work. That concludes all of the basics of operating this locomotive.